Hello, I'm Kutwano Modise, and my presentation today is titled Digital Ubuntu, Bridging the Digital Divide. The philosophy of Ubuntu is not just a social concept. It is a blueprint for digital governance. We simply cannot rise individually if our communities remain disconnected, and we cannot thrive if those same connections are insecure. This principle of I am because we are must be the foundation of how we approach technology in Africa. At the core of this work, service means showing up. So to answer the first question of why I believe I'm a strong candidate for this selection is because of my unwavering commitment to the program. Dedication is proven during difficult times, such as the work me and my colleagues did during the critical December period, where we worked tirelessly to ensure that we delivered our services effectively and efficiently. Whenever I was called upon, I was reliable and made myself available and willingly assisted wherever I was needed, whether that meant compiling reports or driving to the various local community organizations we visited. I always look forward to these moments because I constantly want to tackle new challenges and tasks and always strive to perform to the best of my ability. So, in the context of cybersecurity, when compiling those reports for the LCOs and developing websites for them, I was part of ensuring that we were equipping them with tools that not only improve their visibility, but were also built on secure foundations. Another thing I know is that true insight is gained from taking in various diverse perspectives. I feel like I come out of my shell in collaborative environments, and I am not afraid to raise my voice when it's needed. I value teamwork because it allows us to consider diverse viewpoints and gain deeper insights into the complex issues that we address. I am confident in sharing my ideas while always remaining open to learning from others. Now, to answer the second question, I have learned many things during my participation in the Digital Ubuntu program, and I'm grateful and honored to have been given this wonderful opportunity. One of the first things I witnessed and learned during our site visits was the true heart of the community. I learned that LCOs are driven by people and not merely profits. I met remarkable individuals that were deeply committed to seeing their community succeed. Many worked purely out of passion, some received no compensation at all, while others earned as little as 2,000 Rand per month. Despite many of the members being elderly and having their own families to take care of, they still showed up to serve. This dedication was truly eye-opening and inspiring to me. However, I also noticed that there is an invisible barrier. Passion exists, but the infrastructure is missing. From a technical perspective, many community organizations still face significant barriers to technology access. Many LCOs operate with little to no digital infrastructure, which severely limits their ability to scale their impact. While LCOs and community while LCO and community members often own smartphones, these devices are not really used to strengthen organizational uh, operations or outreach. This further opened my eyes to the stark contrast between innovation and access. Think about it like this. Students in more developed countries are leveraging technology to create innovative solutions that have the potential to change the world. Their progress, however, is supported by reliable access and an extensive understanding of digital tools and technology from a young age. Conversely, in many African communities, the lack of foundational technology access limits growth and understanding, and I believe that this is the key to unlocking Africa's full potential. I also learned that we cannot talk about advanced AI or cybersecurity without solving for basic access first. This is pillar one. To bridge this digital divide, investment must begin with providing essential hardware and connectivity. Governments and private partners must prioritize funding initiatives that equip LCOs with digital devices and reliable internet so that they can help their communities. But access is useless without literacy, and it is also reckless to deploy or recommend technology without providing proper cybersecurity training and education. We must ensure community members are trained to use technology to improve administration, communication, and also ensure that foundational digital hygiene is at the core of this training. So one of the many things that we did was educate the LCOs by making them aware of the many policies that govern technology use in South Africa, such as PAPAYA, PAYA, and the Cybercrimes Act. So that was just an example of the training that we provided them. Pillar 2 is localization. Tech must speak the language of the people. When technical jargon is simplified and communicated in familiar languages, it becomes far more accessible and understandable, especially in the context of complex topics such as cybersecurity. For example, our DU team created a digital safety and scam awareness cybersecurity pamphlet that we translated into both English and isiXhosa. I played a large role in the translation of the pamphlet, and it felt impactful to do something that could improve understanding and accessibility. Ensuring that our communities understand how to navigate digital environments securely is a crucial baseline. Simplifying this information into indigenous languages empowers those who are often excluded from conversations to protect themselves and actively participate in the digital world. Now, to answer the third and final question of how AI can be developed/governed as a shared resource. I believe that AI has the potential to be a shared resource that benefits entire societies, not just a privileged few. To achieve this, AI systems must reflect local realities and community needs, which takes us back to the localization. AI solutions designed with the reality of our vibrant informal economies in mind can support key sectors. This includes improving agriculture, small business development, and healthcare access. But another important factor regarding this improvement is that as these sectors grow and adopt AI into their fold, their attack surface grows. And this is another reason why cybersecurity is a very important pillar. This requires governance through Ubuntu. I am because we are implies a shared responsibility for collective well-being. African countries must develop ethical AI policies and frameworks that prioritize transparency, accountability, and protection against data misuse and algorithmic bias. Community consultation and inclusive policymaking are required to align AI with public interests and protect vulnerable populations from digital exploitation. Language is the true language of innovation. AI is only as effective as the data it is trained on, making language inclusion absolutely essential. In the context of Africa and Ghana, in South Africa we have 11 official languages. In Ghana we must look to widely spoken languages such as Akan or Twi, Ga, and Iwi. Incorporating this diverse linguistic and cultural data ensures inclusivity, reduces bias, and improves access to digital services. Ultimately, education and youth empowerment are critical to making AI a shared resource. We as Africans should look to transition from being consumers to creators. By investing in innovation hubs and expanding digital literacy, we empower the youth. Young people in Africa should be building the tools that solve our problems rather than just passively using foreign technologies. So let's bridge the divide. I am because we are. And with that being said, I am ready to serve and I am ready to build secure solutions that impact Africa. Thank you.